Canada's latest immigration backlog data shows progress on the surface, but the deeper picture is more mixed depending on the category. As of February 28, 2026, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada reported that the overall immigration backlog had fallen to 941,400 applications. That is down by nearly 49,000 from January and marks one of the biggest monthly backlog reductions in recent months. At the same time, the total inventory of applications remained almost unchanged, which means the real shift happened inside the system, with more files being moved into the Within Service Standards category. Temporary residence was the main reason the overall backlog improved. Backlogs for study permits, work permits, and visitor visas all moved lower, and the total temporary residence backlog dropped significantly. This suggests that reduced intake and steady processing are helping clear those files faster. Permanent residence is telling a very different story. While the overall immigration backlog fell, the total permanent residence inventory crossed 1 million for the first time. That means new permanent residence applications are continuing to enter the system faster than they are being finalized. The permanent residence backlog itself edged slightly higher, even though the percentage over service standards improved by a small margin. Inside permanent residence, express entry remains the strongest performer. The express entry backlog dropped to just 11%, far below earlier projections. That means most federal high-skilled files are now being processed within service standards, making express entry one of the fastest permanent residence pathways in Canada right now. Citizenship remained relatively stable, with the backlog holding at around 23%. However, the article also points to a major inconsistency in IRCC's citizenship reporting. While IRCC's summary page says Canada welcomed over 509,000 new citizens between April 1st, 2025 and February 28th, 2026, the month-by-month open data for the same period adds up to 256,295. That raises serious questions about how the figure was reported. Overall, the February data shows that Canada's immigration system is now moving in two different directions. Temporary residence is clearing faster, but permanent residence is absorbing more pressure. For applicants, that means work permit and study permit processing may be improving, while non-express entry permanent residence categories could continue facing longer waits.